Hello everyone, this is Logan59XP here on September 12th of 2025, here to watch, of course, the long-awaited, and I think at this point I'm justified in saying long-awaited Nintendo Direct, because I feel like people have really been clamoring for one for a while. Now I know that you could argue, oh, isn't this just how the fan base usually is? We always want a new Direct. That's kind of true, but you have to remember, the last full proper Direct we had was the Switch 2 Direct in early April. And we didn't have one in June. We had a partner showcase at the end of July, and we've had a couple of game showcases like DK Bonanza and Kirby. I almost said Kirby Star Allies, Kirby Air Riders. But we have not had a full-on proper Direct since April, so it's been a long time. And even I've started to feel it a bit, although, to be honest, gaming and Nintendo especially has been kind of on the back burner for me for the last month or so I haven't really been thinking about it too much. And as such, I haven't really been keeping up with all of the rumors and speculation outside of like stuff I've seen like earlier today. Like I saw the whole Universal filed a like a website domain for like Mario Galaxy or something, like a Mario Galaxy movie or whatever. So people have speculations about that, but really aside from that, I don't really know anything. So if, Nate the Hate or whoever on Twitter said, this might be here, I don't know, because I haven't heard about it. I haven't watched, any like Spawn Wave or any real gaming news of any kind lately. Again, gaming has been, I've been watching other stuff. I haven't really been watching any kind of gaming news content, so I'm kind of out of the loop on a lot of that stuff, if there has been any like recent rumors, really. So apologies for that. It's also one of the reasons why, as I'm sure you may have noticed, I did not end up doing a predictions video. I did that for the last two Directs, the Switch 1 Direct in March, and then of course the Switch 2 Direct in April. I did two predictions videos. I did two predictions videos for those. I did not bother doing it this time around because, well, one, I just got back from a camping trip recently, so I wasn't really in a rush to wanting to make, a 50-minute long video anyway. But also because I kind of felt like, I don't really need to do it for this one. I mean, I don't have to do one for every Direct. If I don't really feel like doing one, then you know what? I don't have to do one, because I can just cover whatever I want to cover right now. So, what are my predictions? Well, I mean, the only real prediction is obviously people are expecting, of course, this is, it's September 12th, which I believe actually is the literal anniversary day, but if it's not, point is, Mario 40th anniversary. People have been waiting for Mario anniversary stuff to finally start. We're gonna get that here most likely. Hopefully, we'll get Mario Kart World DLC. That's obviously due. We're due for a big Mario Kart update. We still haven't even gotten the DK and Pauline outfits that are clearly coming eventually. Why they didn't put that out alongside Bonanza like we all thought they would, I don't know. But yeah, we're due for our first big Mario Kart DLC / update. Maybe like a 3D All-Star re-release with Galaxy 2, maybe, we'll see. And of course, the big one, of course, new 3D Mario, we're obviously due for that. Obviously, Bonanza just came out not too long ago, and that was from the same team, so of course, we'll see. Maybe someone else is working on it, or maybe they worked on it alongside it, we don't know. But the point is, people are expecting a good amount of Mario announcements. Also, I think since the next Mario movie is coming out next year, we will probably get some kind of update on that. Probably an official title reveal at the very least. I don't think we're going to get a trailer. I think they're going to save that for later, because what they did with the first Mario movie is they had, every time they put out a trailer, they would do a Direct for it. They're probably going to do the same thing again. So they might be like, hey, tune in on October 3rd, and we'll have, the Super Mario World movie Direct, and you'll see the first trailer, because that's supposedly what the name of the next movie is going to be. It's going to be the Mario World movie. And then, of course, like I mentioned earlier, there is that website filing for Galaxy, so some people are saying, oh, maybe it'll be a Galaxy movie, but I don't think we're going to get a Galaxy movie until after we get the World one, because it would feel really weird to, like, do Galaxy before World. No, it makes sense to go from the Mario movie to the Mario World movie to the Mario Galaxy movie. Like, that just makes sense in terms of progression. So maybe like the third or fourth movie will be the Galaxy movie, but I don't know. But yeah, Mario stuff is obviously the thing everyone's kind of looking forward to. Aside from that, what else do I want to see? Well, I want to see more Switch 2 updates and upgrades for existing games. You know, the Xenoblade games obviously really could use updates. Animal Crossing could use an update, make that 60 FPS. Of course, I really want a Smash update, but to be completely honest, I don't think we're going to get a Smash update for one simple reason. Kirby Air Riders, from what we saw in the Direct, is 1080p. Now, the stream was 4K, right? Like, the stream, the Sakurai presentation, was a 4K stream, but the actual gameplay inside, as someone that was watching it at 4K on a 4K monitor, I can tell you that is a 1080p image. I am pretty sure that Air Riders is just 1080p. And that on its own isn't really a big deal, but that implies that, okay, well, if Air Riders is only 1080p, then that makes me think that they're not going to bother to go back and make Ultimate 4K or 1440p. I would love to be wrong on that. I'd love to be wrong on that, but I kind of feel like Air Riders being, at least from what I can tell, only 1080p, that kind of kills Ultimate 4K patch. I feel like dead in the water, unfortunately. But again, I'd love to be proven wrong. And again, Ultimate doesn't need a patch. I want to make that clear. It doesn't need one. The Xenoblade games could use one far, far more. But I would personally really like an Ultimate 4K patch. Obviously, I mean, it is my favorite franchise after all. But yeah, just more Switch 2 patches for existing games. Thousand Year Door, a 60 FPS patch. That's also overdue. I'm sure a bunch of other games I'm just not remembering right now. Okay, so yeah. So what else is this? Yeah, Mario stuff. Namely 3D Mario, that's the big one, but Mario in general. And then, yeah. Updates for, you know, more Switch 2 upgrades, additions, patch. Wonder Switch 2 edition. That's going to be here, 100%. Locked. I'm going to lock that in 100%. We're not doing the 100% 70. We're not doing the percentage thing for this because this is not a video or anything. But that is, I'm 100% confident in that. Ever since New Super Mario Bros. U got a 4K patch for free, but Wonder did not, that immediately told me, okay, no, Wonder is getting a patch as a Switch 2 edition with DLC. And it's going to be announced right here. I'm 100% convinced of it. Because if there wasn't a Switch 2 edition coming, they would have just put out a free update alongside New Super Mario Bros. U. So, we're going to get Wonder Switch 2 edition, which is convenient for me because I haven't played Wonder yet. I have Wonder, physically even, but I still haven't played it yet. At this point, it's because I've been waiting for the Switch 2 edition that, again, I'm convinced is going to be announced almost certainly in this presentation. I don't see why. I mean, if the Switch 2 edition exists, it's going to be in this presentation. There's no reason to delay it any further, especially when, again, Mario Anniversary and all that. Aside from that, I mean, at least in terms of, like, obviously, if we're talking pure pie in the sky, of course I want to see a new Smash announced. Or Smash Ultimate Switch 2 edition with new content or whatever, but we're not going to get that. Kirby Air Riders is not even out the door yet, so we're going to be waiting a while on that. More Splatoon Raiders, I guess, would be nice, although I'm not really dying to see more of that, to be honest. I'm okay waiting until next year to see more on that, but yeah, so this is just a couple of things. Again, this is not a full predictions thing. It's 50 minutes long. We have a big fat list. This is just a couple of the kind of the cliff notes, like the big things, you know, again, more Switch 2 upgrades, bunch of Mario stuff, all that. So we'll just leave it at that, and we'll see what happens. This is an hour long, but I think it's only an hour long because they're going to have a section dedicated to the Mario Anniversary. That's why I think it's that's why I think it's an hour long, because most directs are 45 minutes. With the obvious exception being the Switch 2 Direct, but that's because it was the Switch 2 Direct. It was obviously special. So I think this one is longer because they're gonna have a whole section dedicated to Mario, and that's gonna take up an extra 15 minutes or whatever. But we'll see. So I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I'm using a different audio setup this time. I know that for a long time, for the last couple of these, I've had like reverb. Hopefully that'll be gone now with the audio setup I have, but we'll see. But anyways, let's get started. Alrighty, here we go. I like that they've kept this animation from the Switch 2 Direct. I thought this was a really neat animation that kind of made it feel like, yeah, the Switch 2 era is officially here. I'm glad they're keeping it, and it's not just a one-off. It looks nice, right? Nothing crazy, but it's nice. It's kind of got this like Tetris piece feel to it. So I'm guessing that's going to be the standard going into the rest of the generation. Okay, here we go. We're just starting off with Mario Anniversary. Okay, just getting it out of the way. Or at least starting off with it to an extent. Got a bunch of old concept art. There it is. There he is, the man himself.
We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks
September 13th. Okay, so it's tomorrow. Close enough.
We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much. The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally,
that footage of 3D World, by the way, was Wii U footage. I'm pretty sure that was from like the E3 2013 reveal, actually.
We've created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games. There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series. Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display.
Okay.
You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that because it was like right before the Switch 2, so it like totally got overshadowed. But I do remember that just barely though.
More news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February. Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years. Thanks to everyone's support.
Didn't expect them to throw in New Super Mario Bros. DS. That's Switch 1 gameplay. You can tell by the aliasing that was Switch 1 gameplay. That was not Switch 2 footage for Odyssey there. So yeah, we're getting like all of like kind of like the surrounding stuff first, you know, kind of like what do you expect.
Also, coming next spring, please take a look at this.
This is gonna be the Mario movie, right? Yep, here it is. Okay. Okay, so I thought they weren't going to show a trailer. I thought they were just going to give us like a logo or something and maybe like cast for some of the newer characters that weren't in the first one or something, but okay. Then again, it is the anniversary, so maybe they figure, yeah, we'll go and throw it in. Got that remix. Ironically, one complaint I have with the Mario movie is that it doesn't use enough remixes. I mean, it has remixes, but, like, it is not enough of them. Okay, then. I guess Universal wasn't lying with that trademark, and they used the Galaxy music, you know, do. Okay.
What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have?
So what happened to the Mario World movie thing now? Maybe that was just a temporary title.
Here are some remarks from the movie's co-producer Chris
I have to say, that's kind of exciting. Like, Mario Galaxy is my favorite Mario game. My favorite mainline Mario game, so obviously I'm going to be excited for this. And hearing that, the overture of Galaxy, the do 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 do, I mean, come on, it's just like, it's just instant, like, you're never gonna, is always appropriate to play. Anytime you play Galaxy music, it's just an immediate, like, win. If they don't, if they better remix, like, a ton of Galaxy music in that movie. It is going to be a crying shame if they only remix, like, 2 tracks. Gusty Garden will be one of them. That's mandatory, of course. They're going to have a remix of Gusty Garden in there, but, like, they better have, like 6 others. They better embrace the Galaxy music. Like, I know it's not, like, obviously there's gonna be original music too, but, like, they better, like, use a good amount of, like Galaxy remixes in that movie. Because Galaxy's music is, like, legendary. So yeah, this is, what's his name? Chrisman. I almost want to say Mamdani. No, that's someone else. But yeah, this is the Illumination CEO.
Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario.
With a not black and white picture this time. Obviously all the same guys are back.
Charlie Day as Luigi. Jack Black as Bowser. Keegan Michael Key as Toad. And Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
So I guess they didn't really show a trailer, it was more of a teaser. Not gonna lie, that has me kind of excited. I mean, it's Galaxy anything is exciting, so...
While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you.
Galaxy 2? Galaxy 2? Galaxy 2, finally? Galaxy 2. Galaxy 2. Right? It's Galaxy 2. It has to be Galaxy 2. It has to be, right? Come on. There it is! Finally, this should have happened like 5 years ago. This should have just had this 5 years ago, but whatever. Do. Okay then. So far I'm good. We got Galaxy 2 finally. Hopefully it's not full price and it's like a $20 DLC for All Stars or whatever. But we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna get it no matter what because I mean it's Galaxy. I mean Galaxy. I do like Galaxy 1 more than 2, but Galaxy 2 is still a great game, obviously. But it looked like it was going to be like a bundle because they had the plus. Kind of like how they had Pikmin 1 plus 2. And Pikmin 1 plus 2 was like $50 for both, and it was like $30 if they were separate. So maybe it'll be like a $30 standalone. Because obviously I already have 3D All-Stars, so I don't need Galaxy 1 again. You wanna be pretty crazy? What if they ended this montage with, you know what? They're not gonna. But oh boy, would it be sweet. But hey, I'm just glad we have Galaxy 2, finally. That should have happened forever ago. That was like free. I mean, not literally free, but you know, that was like free money for them. I don't know why they didn't do it forever ago. That was like free money for them. We would have all gladly given them $20 for like Galaxy 2 DLC for 3D All-Stars, and they just didn't do it for some reason. Okay, now can you buy it separately for like $20? Okay, they will be available individually. My guess is I'm gonna guess 30. I'm gonna say 30 is my guess because that's what Pikmin 1 and 2 were.
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Oh, we haven't seen Koizumi in a while.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
So they're gonna put out a physical version
Games that will be released
of 1
as
and
part
2.
of Super Mario Brothers 40th
That's neat.
anniversary.
I'm not gonna buy that,
First, the two
but
games you just saw
um,
were developed around the idea
I'm
of
not
what
gonna
Mario
spend, you know, 50, 60 bucks just to have, because I already have Galaxy 1 as part of 3D All-Stars, and I assume this is just the 3D All-Stars version of the game.
The second game also returns 15 years after its original
So
release.
I'll just get like Galaxy 2 digital or whatever.
In his library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both
Hoping for
games.
20, but I'm expecting 30. That's my guess on pricing.
We hope you're looking forward to that as well. In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product.
That's neat, I guess.
The new pages I mentioned won't be included.
I personally never really cared about the storybook element of the game. I know there are people that
Will be available
find that
on
very
the Nintendo
interesting,
Store website later today,
but
so please check that out.
that's cool.
Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too.
Of course.
Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it?
There's Thousand in your door.
Let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, so... Okay, Wonder. You gotta get Wonder now. Mario Baseball. Wait, no? A new Mario Tennis. Okay.
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is
To be fair, the last game came out in like 2018,
use top spin.
but
Slices.
obviously people's enthusiasm for these Mario sports games have obviously waned over the Switch generation.
Use other fancy footwork with new
But I mean, I get it. We gotta have a new one.
and swing into action with new equipment called Fever Racket.
I'm surprised they didn't do Mario Baseball. We haven't had a new Mario Baseball since like the Wii, I want to say. I don't know.
Fever shot.
I've never really cared about any of these Mario sports games.
Freeze the
I didn't grow up with them, so I have no real attachment to them, and therefore I'm not really annoyed at the fact that the newer ones aren't what people really want them to be.
Mushroom racket
Like,
or
to me, the Mario sports games are like a take it or leave it. You know, even if they were good, like even if people were like, oh yeah, this one's actually pretty good, I still wouldn't really care that much. But that's just me. Like, I care about mainline Mario, I care about Paper Mario, and I care about, like, to a much lesser extent, Mario Party, but I don't care about the Mario sports games.
provides riveting commentary in tournament mode.
But again, that's just me. Obviously, I know they have their fans, which is why people have been annoyed at the kind of quality of the last couple of them.
Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode.
I will make a prediction that this game will be better received than Aces, but people still won't like it as much as, like,
Choose between
some of the older ones.
customizable rules in Online Room or Go for Glory.
So they have the flower from Wonder, so that's definitely... And I think we've seen that in, like, another game, too. Isn't that in World?
Authentic experience
I think that's in World... Oh, no. Not that exact one. But,
encountering monsters on a remote island. Mario and
but something that does something similar.
kicking off a series of
Oh, I just realized that that's the new DK design. I mean, duh. I mean, obviously, like, that is DK's design going forward, obviously. But I kind of forgot for a second. Oh, yeah, that's this new design. It's not the rare design.
Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2 February 12th.
Okay, then.
That was Mario Tennis.
Again, I can take it or leave it.
It features familiar tennis gameplay.
But he said games with an S, so that means that there's more after this.
Depending on your racket. There are plenty
We're
of other
15 minutes in, by the way, so I was correct that, like, the reason why this direct is longer is because of the anniversary. Okay, come on, Wonder. Give me a Wonder. Yeah, here we go. Wonder Switch 2 Edition plus something.
What'll it be?
Wow! More multiplayer mayhem.
Yeah, this was, again, the instant I saw that
Nintendo
that
Switch 2 edition.
that you got a free update, but this game didn't. I'm like, oh, it's getting a Switch 2 edition with new DLC.
A large plaza has been discovered in the
100%. I just knew it.
Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Collect the most coins to win.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't
Okay, so the impression I'm getting is that this is less traditional DLC, and this is more along the lines of like the Jamboree TV thing.
and try to survive.
That's just my guess, though.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Actually, wait, no. Maybe a more accurate description is this is like the challenges from like from you.
And the
Maybe
other
that'd be a more
players
accurate
just
description.
hide.
I don't know. Hey Antonia, welcome to the stream. Obviously, right now we're in the middle of all Mario for the anniversary. If you're just now joining, I will catch you up on what we have seen so far. Galaxy 2 is coming to Switch, finally. The next Mario movie is indeed the Galaxy movie, so that's neat. And we have a new Mario Tennis, and then we have Wonder Switch 2 edition, which is what they're showing right now.
2, 3, jump. Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds other new content as well.
Okay, so wait.
Look forward to more on that in the future.
Oh, that's such a tease. Okay, so wait, we are actually getting like real levels. It's not just like that thing. Real? Wow, we're gonna have to wait that long. Well, I guess I'm waiting until May to play Wonder.
So long.
Because I want to play it in 4K, even though it's not really that big of a deal for a game like
Mario
that.
Brothers Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I don't think it would come out that late. I thought it would come out like in like October or something. Like I thought it would come out like fairly soon.
It also adds other new content, so stay tuned for more details.
But it looks like we are going to get actual new levels too. It's not just going to be that friends and friend thing.
The Talking Flowers. We actually made them.
Okay. And they have voices. Oh boy. Not an interactive
They'll talk
product.
on their own, just like that. These talking flowers can
So wait, it's not an amiibo.
more fun.
It's just straight up like
They're
a
born
figure
for
type
next
thing-ish. Okay.
Okay. Next is the last game for the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary part. of
Oh,
this
okay. Here we go. Is this it? Okay. Come on, give it to me.
One
A new-
day, on
a new
the
Yoshi
island
game?
Yoshi and his friends live. A talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky.
This is a new Yoshi game.
The book has information within its pages about unusual creatures.
It's not really a Mario game, but
Can
okay.
actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away. It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back.
I am going to be a bit nitpicky in saying that this really should not count towards the Mario thing, because this is not a Mario game, this is a Yoshi game.
You'll make all sorts
I know
of
Yoshi is a
discoveries
spin-off
about
of Mario, but the Yoshi series is not Mario.
Those discoveries will be written down.
By that logic, DK is a Mario game, too.
Touch them.
I mean, I know DK came before Mario, but you know what I mean.
Oh no, that creature is stuck.
I mean, it looks like it's a more traditional game compared to the last couple.
Dandelions can absorb nutrients.
It has like a decimated animation type
They
thing
even cause rocks to
for
crack.
Yoshi himself.
Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots of unusual.
Are you gonna
creatures residing
do
within the
Galaxy
book.
2?
A page
We will see. I know I did that for 3D All-Stars in 2020. I probably by default basically have to do it, but I'm not entirely sure yet.
A new game starring Yoshi is on the way.
Okay, it's been a while since the last one, I guess. The last one was Crafted World, which was announced in 2017 and came out in 2019.
Please stay tuned.
Wasn't all that well received, admittedly. People liked Woolly World
That's
more,
all for the
but...
Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary.
So, no 3D Mario.
In addition to the games coming in the future,
That's
the new movie
disappointing,
releases
but
next
I can't say
spring.
I'm surprised
Hope you
because of
enjoy all
Bonanza.
sorts of adventures with Mario.
But we got everything else I pretty much wanted from it.
We'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Okay. So we're gonna get Switch 1 stuff out of the way.
It's time to storm into
Oh, hold on, that's a new transition thing.
the mesmerizing world of Cryptica.
So they have updated it a little bit. It's still in the same general style of what it used to be, but they have updated it to make it a little more, like, a little different. Okay. Alrighty then, so... no 3D Mario. That's disappointing, but I'm not surprised because of Bonanza. Other than that not being there, we got Mario Galaxy Movie, we got Galaxy 2, so I'm happy about that. And we got Wonder Switch 2 edition, which again I knew was coming. So, no 1000 Year Door update of any kind still. That makes me think we're not going to get one, honestly, at this point, but... At least not in this presentation, we're not. So I kind of like this idea of, like, separating the Switch 1 and Switch 2 games into their own category. I kind of like that. Because it's kind of like, okay, so now we know we just have to wait. You know, it's like we gotta wait, 20 minutes or whatever. And then we'll just get back-to-back Switch 2 stuff, which will obviously be more interesting. Not just for first party, but of course, also... but also, oh my god, third party, because obviously people are very much wanting to see more third party games. And we haven't seen as many as people would have liked. Now, a part of the reason for that is probably the whole dev kit situation. Like, not as many companies have dev kits as they should have, for some bizarre reason.
Embark on a colorful adventure. Save a mysterious
So here's what's funny, is like all of these games they're showing, I'm like not convinced that the footage they're showing is Switch 1 footage. I feel like a lot of like third-party games on the Switch 1 you can very clearly tell are running on the Switch 1, These ones don't immediately scream that to me. I mean, these could be Switch 1 games. They're obviously not the craziest games ever, but it's just... I really wouldn't be surprised if this was Switch 2 footage. Just because it's smoother and sharper than what I would expect from the Switch 1, even for games like this.
powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down. Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals.
So how's the audio sound, by the way? There should be no echo or reverb, right? Because for quite some time, I listened to the audio through the speakers, and so that ends up getting reverbed into the mic, but right now I'm actually using the headphones for everything. So it shouldn't have any reverb, it should sound a lot cleaner. So here's Tomodachi Life. I almost forgot about this game because this was announced before the Switch 2 Direct, so it got completely, like, everyone just forgot about it. Same with Rhythm Heaven. We'll see Rhythm Heaven. Also, we'll get a Switch 2 edition announced. We haven't had that yet.
You can create me characters of
Yeah.
anyone you'd like living here.
Yeah, the Me customization.
On a friend, a family member, or
So
even
these
yourself.
games are not really my
Once
thing,
you've chosen their personality,
but I know they have a very die-hard fan base.
your me is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
The Mii characters you
Like,
create
this
will
series has a very
how
die-hard fan base. And I didn't realize how successful this series was until I looked it up.
wonder what's up.
Like, I looked up how much the last game sold, and it's like, oh, this game sold like 8 million copies on the 3DS or whatever. I forget what the exact number is. Maybe I'm overshooting it. But the point is, this series is popular. It's not my thing at all, but it is popular. And when this game was announced, and like everyone was like, or when a lot of people lost their minds, it's like, okay, I didn't realize it was as popular. I mean, I knew that like it had a fan base, obviously, but I didn't realize it was as popular as it was. So I'm sure they're gonna be happy about all this, even if again, it's not really my kind of game at all.
Thanks to this meetup.
But yeah, a Switch 2 edition at 60 FPS is almost certainly gonna get announced because this is all 30 FPS footage.
Stay tuned for more information in the future.
Oh, we have to wait for that? Me News. Okay. MeNN.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news.
The one news channel everyone can agree on.
Following previous reports of a 2026 release date.
It's so weird to hear, like, the text-to-speech. I know that's part of the charm, but it's just funny.
Spring. More on this story as it develops.
No Switch 2 version announced yet? No?
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, living the dream. will
Okay,
launch this spring.
I would have thought we would have gotten... I mean, maybe we'll get that in the Switch 2 section. But I don't really think we will. I think we're gonna have to wait a while.
For this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, so that's how they're structuring it, okay. That's not how I thought they were doing it.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games.
Okay.
Get over here and
Mortal
choose
Kombat
your
collection.
this totally collection of Mortal
Toasty.
Kombat classics. This
By the way,
collection
random thing.
most
Are my messages working for you? Like, can you still see my messages recently? Yeah.
including
Like messages as in, like, you know, YouTube? Like, you know, in the chat? Yeah, I can see all your messages just fine on the other monitor.
locally, or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive
So wait a
game
second.
that includes concept art.
They had a section for games that are only on Switch 1, and then now they're having a section for games that are on Switch 2 and Switch 1.
Might when
But that doesn't include Tomodachi Life. Now, I think that's only because they're gonna save it for later.
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Like, well, like
October
maybe in like February or whatever, they'll announce the Switch 2 version. But there's no way that game's not getting a Switch 2 version. Hey, FF7.
first game in the Final Fantasy VII remake trilogy.
Still haven't played Rebirth, by the way. I know, I should really get on that.
Cloud Strife.
I was going to actually like a month or so ago. I was kind of back in like an FF7 mood, but I just didn't. But I've been still working on Persona 3 Reload. I haven't played it in a bit, but I want to finish one game before I start another. Like I want to finish Rebirth. Sorry, not Rebirth. I want to finish Reload plus The Answer, because I also want to do that, of course. I need to play that.
Nintendo Switch 2 system, January 22nd.
So early January, okay.
Save the world from
But yeah, so I want to finish Persona 3, and then I'll do FF7. And then I still have some other games I need to do.
robot allies.
So they did mention a physical version, but obviously it's going to be a game key card. I mean, it was going to be a game key card no matter what. Even if we had 32 gig carts and 16 gig carts and all the stuff that we should have that would make a lot of the game key card titles actually real game cards. The FF7 is like a 100 gigabyte game. It was never ever going to be on a 64 gig cart anyway.
Switch 2 and Nintendo
But
Switch
yeah.
later today.
Obviously, the more games that are on real carts, the better, but FF7 was never going to be one of them. It's just too big of a game for the cram on a 64 gig cart. So prepare for the game key card announcement down the line. Anyways, this is Hades 2. Hades 2 DLC, I assume. The game came out, right? Didn't it come out in like 2023? So this has to be DLC.
And war has come to Mount Olympus.
Animation looks neat.
To your family's defense.
I can tell it's hand-drawn. I always appreciate hand-drawn animation. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's hand-drawn. If it's not hand-drawn, it looks like it, so good job on imitating it if it's not. Because I really don't like the tweening that, like, some animations do, where they, like, have this really obvious tween that looks really fake and wrong. You know? Like Animaniacs, like the Animaniacs reboot had that, and that always kind of bugged me. So, like, whenever, like, I see good old-fashioned hand-drawn, it's always like, ah, nice. Not that hand-drawn animation is dead, obviously. There's still plenty of places, especially in Japan, that do it. But in the Western world, it's kind of died off. You know, unfortunately. So just like a Switch 2 edition? I mean the normal messages. Yeah, I've seen all. Yeah, I still get all your messages just fine. And yes, I did see the Doctor Doom picture. And yeah, that's Doctor Doom, all right. I don't really have anything to say about it other than yeah, that's Doctor Doom. That's what he looks like, all right. Apparently there was some like trailer at D23. I haven't seen anything. I'm sure that you can. I'm sure somewhere on YouTube or whatever, someone has like a phone cam version of it. I haven't seen it at all. I'll probably just wait until whenever the first trailer drops, which is probably not going to be for a few months. Because, you know, that's coming out, what, May 2026? So they'll probably drop the first trailer in, like, November or December. So another thing I'm noticing is this trend of the digital version coming out first and the physical version comes out later. Okay, so here's Air Riders. Now, they're mentioning amiibos, which means we're not going to see the new story mode that Sakurai teased in the Direct last time. I mean, it's neat that we're getting amiibos. Oh yeah, and it's exactly like Smash! Figure player! It's the same thing. I mean, of course. Oh man, I know I said this in that reaction, but man, the UI is so ultimate. It's so ultimate.
Just like in the game, you can choose your rider and machine.
The shooting stars in the sky. Actually, I really like the theme song, by the way. I think it's an improvement over Life Flight lyrically. I mean, I like Life Flight, but I am not surprised by this at all. I am not surprised there's another one. I am not surprised. I'm glad that we're getting another one. Oh yeah, Hyrule Warriors, this is coming out. I still haven't even finished the first. I still haven't even finished Age of Calamity because I just didn't really feel like it. So I'm in no rush to play this. I'm sure I'll end up getting it at some point, though. That was 60 FPS footage, by the way. I don't know if that was confirmed or not, but that was 60. But yeah, I am not surprised we're getting another Sakurai Direct. I'm very happy about that. And of course, we're gonna watch it. Look at that 60 FPS, not 15 FPS nonsense like Age of Calamity on the original Switch. I mean, Age of Calamity is much better on the Switch too, even if it's capped at 30 FPS, but obviously seeing it at 60, I'm sure it dips below 60, but still, look how much smoother that is. It's so much smoother. Make strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle. But yeah, when Sakurai said at the end of the last Direct that we still have plenty more to show, I was kind of thinking, you know, it's possible that we'll just get more stuff in like a September Direct, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got another like straight up Air Riders Direct, and we are. Okay, so split screen is 30 FPS, but I mean, duh, it's split screen.
You can play together on two separate systems, even if only one player has the game. Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, it does look so smooth. It really does. Again, remember, we're talking about going from Age of Calamity to this. November, so yeah, that's pretty much what we expected.
on Nintendo eShop.
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
I knew it. I knew it had to be Dragon Quest. I knew this had to be Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest something. Do 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 do.
A group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown,
60 FPS.
encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials.
So wait, this is going to be the first game in the series not from Sugiyama, that's his name, right? Or have we already had a game that doesn't have him in it? I mean, I know he died a few years ago, but... Oh, hey, Valentine. Glad to see ya. Anything noteworthy happen? Sure. A couple of things. So first things first, Galaxy 2 is finally coming to Switch. Long overdue. The next Mario movie is a Galaxy movie, so that's cool. We have a new Mario Tennis. We have Wonder Switch 2 edition with new content. Called that forever ago. We got a Kirby Air Riders amiibo and confirmation of a second Sakurai Direct. We don't have a date for the Direct yet, but they did confirm that we're going to be getting another one.
Now, I'd like to announce 2 things. Here's some news about the Nintendo
What else is there? Has there been anything else? There hasn't been any like big, like super big third-party stuff yet.
on a daily basis.
We've seen more of Hyrule Warriors. We saw a little bit more of Tomodachi Life. No big release date though.
We're also delivering
Tomodachi Life is just spring 2026.
leading up to the
Wait, hold on, I forgot. We got a new Yoshi game announced. That's coming out spring 2026.
about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Please take a look at this.
Okay, Virtual Boy?
Coming to Nintendo Classics,
How are they gonna do this?
Virtual Boy.
How is this gonna even work?
To enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D
Literally, how are they gonna make this work?
on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
I mean, if you have Labo, I guess it works, but that doesn't work on the Switch too. So how is this gonna work?
Original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play. Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported.
Of course, there's a thing.
Mario's Tennis. Galactic Pinball.
Was this on anyone's bingo card?
And more.
Was this on literally anyone's bingo card for the next, like, NSO edition? Did literally anyone say, ah yes, Virtual Boy?
Scheduled to launch February 2nd.
February, that's a while away. I mean, I'll take it, I guess, but it's just like, I mean, they weren't gonna do, like, Wii or anything yet, but, like, it's just weird. Like, it is on Switch 1 as well, though, so that's nice for everyone, for the 150 million people on the Switch 1. Now, what it sounds like is you're basically gonna have to buy that, like, recreation, that Virtual Boy, like, recreation thing to, like, really utilize it. So I wonder how much that's gonna cost.
The Crimson Butterfly soars again. Minakami Village.
I think it'd be ironic if it sold less than the Virtual Boy. Oh yeah, I actually don't remember how much the Virtual Boy sold. Obviously, it sold very poorly, and it was a flop, and Gunpei Yokoi left the company because he, you know, and all that stuff because of it. But
Encounter the unthinkable.
is this Fatal Frame? This looks like a Fatal Frame game to me.
The victims of a past
We haven't had a new Fatal Frame in a long time, so and that's a series that Nintendo publishes. It's a Koei Tecmo franchise, but Nintendo like owns the rights to it, or they own like the publishing rights. Let me look up what the Virtual Boy sales are.
As she delves deeper into the mystery.
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away. Where will
Okay, so the Virtual Boy sold 770,000 units. So that's like 3/4 of a million, less than a million units.
Upgrade your play with the Nintendo Switch 2
Okay. Smash, we're not gonna get it, but please. Smash Switch 2 edition, we're so not getting it. Actually, I mentioned this earlier in the stream. I don't think we're going to get it because Air Riders is only 1080p. At least from what we saw in like the last direct, it looked like it was 1080p to me. It was a 4K stream, but the game itself looked like it was 1080p. So if Air Riders is 1080p, then I don't think they're gonna go back and upgrade Ultimate to be like 4K or 1440p. Unfortunately, I'd love to be wrong though. Stardew Valley, that's obviously a big one right there. I actually have Stardew Valley. A friend actually gave it to me a long time ago. I never really played it much. Okay, so obviously this is all focused on like, you know, third-party Switch 2 editions. I mean, obviously they wouldn't throw a game like Smash just in here. That would get like a whole segment onto itself. But you know, Xenoblade again. Waiting on Xenoblade to get more updates.
Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series.
Clean 'em Up series. But yeah, so the Virtual Boy is technically yeah, the Virtual Boy is yeah, that is their worst selling console. Well, it's their worst selling handheld. Well, the Virtual Boy is not a console, but it's not a handheld. It's this weird like third category. Like, what even is it really? Whatever. It's their worst selling hardware. How about that? Right? Get Battlefield on Switch, and Logan will buy 2 extra copies just in case. So obviously you've been paying attention to what I've been playing. I've been playing a lot of 2042 lately because of the free battle pass. That I want to get all the stuff for, which includes rewards for Battlefield 6, although I'm not going to be getting Battlefield 6 when it first comes out. I'm going to be waiting until that gets added to EA Play, which normally takes about like 6 months or so. But I do like Battlefield. Quite a bit. Although I don't think I like it enough to buy it on Switch 2, even if it came to Switch 2, because why would I buy... Like, this is the whole thing I've mentioned before of, like, well, more third-party games on Switch 2 is great. I don't personally care, because I don't play in handheld mode. So I would just be buying an inferior version of the game with no benefits. Why would I play the Switch 2 version of a game if I can play the PS5 version of a game and it looks and runs better? Because I don't play in handheld mode. Like, that would be the big thing, right? For Switch and Switch 2 is, oh, you get the handheld functionality, but I don't play in handheld mode. The Switch, and by extension the Switch 2, is a docked system for me 99% of the time, so I have no reason to buy most third-party games on Switch or Switch 2, no matter how good the port is or not.
Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
I have a theory for what this is. Just based on the rendering, I have a guess what game this is. Wait. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot about Prime 4. Wow, I completely forgot about Prime 4. This is Prime 4, right? But like, what the heck is going on? This looks nothing like what we've seen. Oh yeah, release date. What's October? I don't know, October 17th. I'm just gonna make up a random number. That'll be my random, probably not correct prediction, but October feels right. Yes, this is Prime 4. Okay, so there's a motorbike section, apparently. Yeah, I thought Elden Ring would be pretty nice on Switch too, but it apparently drops to 15 FPS. I have not really been keeping in touch with like what Switch 2 versions run well and which ones do not. I mean, I know Elden Ring, being a FromSoft game, is not exactly known for having the best performance ever, you know, with frame pacing and stuff. So if the Switch 2 version doesn't run particularly well, I can't say I'm surprised. Apparently FF7 runs well, though. December, okay. December 4th. We finally have a date 8 years after the game was announced, but at least better late than never. But okay, I thought it would be October, but okay. At least we finally have it. Oh, DK? DK update? Oh, that's Wait a second, we're getting this announced before wait a second, I just realized something. They didn't talk about Mario Kart in the Mario section. That means we're not gonna get it in this direct. That kind of stings. I just now realized that. I completely forgot they did not mention Mario Kart at all so far. And if there was DLC for it, they would have mentioned it in the Mario section. At least I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, maybe it'll be the thing that closes out the direct or something, although I really doubt it. I mean, I'm glad that DK's getting DLC, because Odyssey famously didn't. I mean, it got, like, the balloon mode, but it didn't get, like, real DLC that, like, added, like, new worlds or anything, so I'm glad that DK's getting it. I have not played this game yet, by the way, because I don't have it yet.
Or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks.
That's kind of crazy that DK's getting DLC before Mario Kart.
You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain.
But hey, maybe they're going to announce it after this. Maybe they didn't include it in the anniversary section for some arbitrary reason, and they're deciding to put it separate.
Reset after each run. But fossil and vanadium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go. When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display.
Yeah, new costumes, that's to be expected. That was something they did with
You'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers.
Oh my god, my brain's dying right now. With Odyssey. Odyssey added a bunch of costumes after the fact. Oh, it's coming out today?
Paid DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Okay, that's cool.
A free demo of the main
Ooh, a demo. I'm kind of surprised they're doing it, but I'll probably check that out.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting
DLC right now. That's surprising, but hey, I'm not going to complain.
Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. This is a spin-off. This is a spin-off. This is going to be a spin-off, a new spin-off, right? Oh yeah, it's definitely a spin-off. Oh, it is definitely a spin-off.
This land is just waiting to be shaped. By a Ditto.
Oh, I know exactly what this is.
And what's that in the
Maybe.
Oh, that's Bulbasaur.
This looks suspiciously like Dragon Quest Builders. I wouldn't be surprised if this is literally the same team. I mean, we have the Mystery Dungeon series, which is based on an existing series, and of course we have Pokken, so obviously Pokemon is no stranger to kind of like doing their own variation on other people's franchises. This is totally the Dragon Quest Builders team. I could just tell.
Make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
I mean, we haven't had a new new spin-off on consoles in like forever. I think the last one might legitimately be Detective Pikachu. That was like a new thing. It wasn't just like a remake or whatever. We really have not gotten that many spin-offs on consoles. It's been a lot of mobile stuff, but not consoles.
Till the fields and grow delicious crops. Build homes for the Pokemon you meet.
So then wait a second, why wasn't this in the Pokemon Presents that I didn't watch? But the one that came out like a month or two ago, why wasn't this in that? I mean, I don't know.
No need to rush though. Go at your own pace. And you'll have a wonderful space before you know it.
Oh, I just read that that's a remix of the theme. I just now recognized it.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Maybe not the best name ever. Oh, that Koei Tecmo?
Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo.
Okay, I didn't expect it to be Koei Tecmo. It doesn't look like their engine.
Pokopia.
I mean, granted, it's a very different game from the games that Koei Tecmo normally makes, but okay.
Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
Okay, new Legends info. Now, what's interesting is that Poketopia, whatever, had, like, the Game Freak logo on it, alongside Koei Tecmo for some reason. Might just be, like, an assisted development thing. Like with Pokemon Champions, which they're not making Pokemon Champions, but they're, like, doing assist work on it. I just realized we have about 8 minutes left. Take that for what you will. We've actually had a pretty decent amount of first-party stuff in this event. More than I think I was expecting. Obviously, a big part of that is the anniversary section, but still.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon
Silk Song 2
discovered in
announcement.
Lumiose City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th.
I know they've been revealing more megas
One
recently.
more Pokemon trailer. Please
What?
take a look.
How is there more Pokemon stuff? How is there this much Pokemon stuff in a regular Direct? That's not how it normally works. Normally Pokemon is only in the Pokemon Presents for the most part. Okay, it's Mega. New Megas. Oh, okay. Okay, I was like, wait, what? Okay, so that's the DLC.
Pokemon Legends
So they're just getting that out of the way instead of making us wait until like next year for them to tell us that it's obviously coming. Okay.
How do you think they'll perform?
Raichu
Details will be shared
and
in the future.
Pikachu evolutions. That's certainly a bold move.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
That was a lot more Pokemon stuff than I would have expected. Danganronpa something. I know the art style when I see it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each
So my guess is we're gonna get like a couple more like third-party stuff, and then we're gonna end on like some first-party thing.
you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario.
I've never played these games, but I know they're popular, and I've known about them for like a long time.
The wait is over. The next class trial is
And I know that there was that game that came out like a year or two ago that's from like the original creator that was also that like a lot of people were streaming and stuff. It's like the something 100 or whatever.
The Three Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh yeah, when I forget when this was announced.
Of warring factions.
Maybe like in a state of play? I don't know, but I think it might have been a state of play announcement, this one.
Or Liu Bei on your journey
Either
to
that
become a
or the
warrior.
Xbox event.
Your choices will
Like, I don't think a
influence
Switch
your
2
story.
version was announced at
They
that
even
point,
alter
but...
historical events from the Three Kingdoms.
Hey, look, a Koei Tecmo game with frame drops. What a surprise.
Choose a different path and experience.
I'm wondering what
dominance.
first-party game are they going to end on? Because I got to end on a first-party game. I'm wondering what that is. I want to hope it's 3D Mario, but again, I mean, 3D Mario is a game you end on, to be fair, but I don't think we're going to get it.
Two fates are now in
But then, like, what else is it going to be? They've shown kind of everything else we would expect them to show. Monster Hunter Stories 3? Yeah.
to the sprawling world of
This was also announced in... Was this announced in a Capcom event?
by bonding with certain
Actually, I think this might have been in a Direct. I'm not sure which one, but it might have been a Direct announcement. Maybe it was in the April Direct. I'm not sure.
and fly through the air as you freely explore the map.
Hmm.
However, a strange phenomenon that causes petrification now threatens the world. It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity.
So we're not going to get, obviously, Xenoblade upgrades or anything like that. We're going to have to wait on that, assuming it's coming. I sure hope it is. I sure hope we're getting more of those Switch 2 updates.
Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection.
And they're just going to drag their feet with them
Switch 2,
for some
March
reason.
13th.
Okay, a little sizzle reel. Oh, I saw like a split second of Persona 3. I saw like 2 seconds of it. It was in there. I mean, that was already announced, obviously, but still. No metaphor. We don't have that yet, even though that's obviously coming. I guess we're still maybe February we'll get that announced. Or they could just announce it whenever they want. They don't have to do it in a Direct, obviously, but that's an announcement that's like makes sense for a Direct. What are they gonna end on? What are they going to end on? I hope it's 3D Mario, but I don't think it's gonna be that. But I don't know what else it would be that would have any realistic chance of being here. Obviously, it's way too early for 3D Zelda. It's too early for a new 2D Zelda. Oh, there's Persona 3. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like... Oh, this is gonna be, what's the name of the game? Duskbloods? That's the name of the... Is that the name of the game? Because they haven't shown that at all yet. I completely forgot about that game. Whatever the heck the name of the game is.
Yes.
Wait, no, that's not what this is.
Who was it? Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Okay, it's Capcom. Resident Evil?
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
They haven't shown Splatoon Raiders, so we're not... I mean, I'm not surprised. I think they only announced Splatoon Raiders when they did because it was like the Splatoon 10-year anniversary or whatever. So they just wanted to like announce it in advance.
Keep moving.
We're not going to see that until February. I mean, this has got to be like Resident Evil something. Some Resident Evil spin-off.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on. Something important.
Yeah, I just realized something. They haven't done the "we have one last thing" yet. They normally do that. They'll say, this is our last thing of the show. They normally do that, and we haven't had that yet. They just did a sizzle reel, and then they transitioned to this. So it's possible that there's a game after this. Oh, that was the Umbrella logo. There it is. Oh, it is Requiem. Okay. I thought that, I mean, I know this was like just announced like not too long ago, but okay. Was that confirmed for Switch too? I'm guessing it wasn't. Okay, that's a big game. Fair enough. And Resident Evil 7 and 8 coming to Switch 2 as well. Okay.
A brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares. Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day. Thank you for watching so far.
So far?
Next will be our last announcement.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Take a look.
Now this has to be first party. Fire Emblem? Awakening? Is this an Awakening sequel? I'm getting Awakening vibes right now. This is definitely Fire Emblem, without question. Or is this the long-awaited remake that was rumored, like, forever ago? Of, like, I forget which game. Like, is it Thracia 776? I forget which one it is. Is this, like, the remake that was rumored, like, years ago? Or is this a new game? Because I don't know enough about the series to be able to answer that question. But this is clearly Fire Emblem. Okay. Right?
I want to fight so I can save my father's life.
Or is it? No, it's Fire Emblem. It is Fire Emblem. Oh boy, is it Fire Emblem.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength.
I didn't expect that, I will say. Because it hasn't been that long since Engage. Engage came out, like, in 2023, like, early 2023. I can see that the art style of the renders at least are very Three Houses. The game itself is not doesn't look like Three Houses, but like the character like renders, the portraits I should say, those look very Three Houses.
I refuse to die.
We won't let you hurt her! And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
This has got to be a new game, right? This has got to be a new game.
For those who stand upon the final stage,
Maybe it's a remake, but this feels like a new game to me. But again, I don't know enough to be able to say that definitively. Yeah, that's definitely a new game. There's no game in the series called that. I know that, at least.
Weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
And that's why the renders look like Three Houses. That's why, because this is a sequel?
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem.
That explains why the renders look like that. It's a sequel.
This intertwining story happens
That stadium at the beginning really makes you think Awakening.
What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates.
I don't see any of the characters from Three Houses, though, aside from, what's her name, Sothis?
Thank you for watching.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Alright then, we actually got... I mean, obviously I didn't get all the stuff I wanted, but we actually got quite a lot of first-party stuff in that Direct. For a September Direct, we got a lot. I wish we had 3D Mario. I wish we had more Switch 2, Switch 2 editions for first-party games or updates. Wish we had more of that. But we got enough. We got enough. I would say I am satisfied. I like that they front-loaded the Mario stuff at the beginning. They just kind of were like, yeah, we all know you want to see the Mario stuff, so let's just go and get that out of the way at the beginning. Like the first 15-20 minutes was all about Mario. I know that there was the trademark? Not trademark. I know that there was the whoops. Oh my god. I know that there was the was it trademark? Whatever. The like Universal registered their domain for Galaxy Movie literally earlier today or yesterday, and that's why some people were like, oh, does this mean the Galaxy Movie? And I'm kind of like, I mean, that could just be well, Atlas has Persona 9 and 10 websites trademarked. That doesn't mean that anything's happening soon, you know? They could just be reserving that for in advance. But hey, I mean, again, I'm not going to say no to a Galaxy Movie. And again, like I said earlier, they better use a lot of Galaxy music. We better get half the soundtrack needs to be Galaxy remixes. It would be criminal if it wasn't. We're gonna get Gusty Garden. That's a given. We're gonna get Gusty Garden. That's obvious. But I mean more than that. You know, you don't make a Galaxy movie and not use a ton of the iconic Galaxy music. But that is a video potentially for another day. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a video on that specifically at some point, but I don't know. But point is, yeah, honestly, we got more than I would have expected. Again, no 3D Mario. No Mario Kart. Okay, you know what? I'm actually more disappointed in no Mario Kart than no 3D Mario, because I expected for us to not get 3D Mario because of DK Bonanza. But Mario Kart World didn't get any DLC announced. Why? It's obviously coming, and they still haven't announced it. We still don't have the Pauline and DK costumes that they're clearly holding back for some reason. We got Bonanza DLC before Mario Kart. Even though Mario Kart came out first. I don't know what's up with that. Again, it's obviously coming eventually, but are we gonna have to wait until February for it? I hope not. I mean, obviously there's nothing stopping him from just dropping a trailer, like, in a month. But then, like, why not announce it here? Like, I don't get it. Like, did they really think that they had enough Mario stuff? Like, no, put Mario Kart in there. That's a big deal. Like, I don't understand why they didn't put Mario Kart in here. That's my only actual disappointment, I think, is like no Mario Kart. That seems so obvious, and the fact that it's not here is mind-blowing. 3D Mario, I wanted it to be here, but I'm not surprised it's not here. But Mario Kart, like, what? So, let's do a quick little tally. So, we had Galaxy 2, Mario Galaxy Movie, Mario Tennis, new Yoshi game, a Tomodachi updated release date, but not a Switch 2 version. We didn't see Rhythm Heaven at all. We didn't see Splatoon Raiders. We got Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition. We got Metroid Prime 4 release date finally. We got Pokemon, new Pokemon DLC announced. We got that spin-off game announced. We got the new Fire Emblem, which is clearly a sequel to Three Houses. We got the Resident Evil thing. And I think there might have been like one other third-party announcement that I can think of that was like a big one, but I can't really remember it. So I think the furthest they went in the timeline was spring 2026. Everything they announced was like up until spring 2026, so nothing from holiday 2026. I wonder why they didn't show Rhythm Heaven. I mean, Rhythm Heaven is Rhythm Heaven. Like, surely that game is... I mean, I know it's coming out next year, but, like, why did... It's weird that they didn't show that at all, as well. It's kind of odd. That seems like such an easy thing that they could throw, like, a 30-second clip in and be, like, also spring 2016 or whatever, and they just didn't do that. I don't know. So I guess overall thoughts. Better than I expected in the amount of first-party titles we got, but not having Mario Kart DLC in particular is really weird. And I wish we had more Switch 2, like Switch 2 edition upgrade stuff. It was really just Mario Wonder in terms of first party. It was really just Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition. We didn't get any other Switch 2 editions that were first party. We didn't get any other, like, you know, Xenoblade updates or anything, or you didn't get anything like that. No Animal Crossing update, no Smash update, nothing like that. So yeah, I guess that's that then. So I will go ahead and real quick just see if there is anything else notable I missed. I'll just quickly look up something. And then I think we'll basically call it, because of course, like all these directs, I stayed up all night for this, so I obviously would like to get to bed here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think probably the most surprising aspect, I would probably say, of the direct that's first party, I would say is, aside from like, if the Galaxy Movie thing wasn't leaked, if it wasn't like, if Universal didn't file that trademark or whatever, if that didn't happen, that would have been a big surprise. But we knew about it, so it wasn't a big surprise. But again, DK getting DLC before World, even though World came out first, and that the DLC is out today, is really strange. Oh yeah, Virtual Boy. We got Virtual Boy. No one saw that coming. I'm very curious, like, can you even play the Virtual Boy without the little accessory? Like, you gotta be able to play it without it, right? Like, come on. Like, surely you can play it, like, in docked mode or whatever. Like, just fine. Like, surely you can do that. There must be some kind of filter they have. Or something. So one other thing about the Galaxy thing. So when they announced Galaxy 2, they announced it as part of a Galaxy 1+2 bundle coming in October. And it's going to have a physical version that's Galaxy 1 and 2. But you will also be able to buy them separately digitally on the eShop. So I'm guessing it's going to be like Pikmin 1 and 2, where you can get Pikmin 1 and 2, I believe it was $50. But if you bought them separately, it was like 30 each. So if you only wanted one of them, it was 30. I'm guessing that's what they're doing here. But let me see. Let me look on the website to see if they're gonna throw us off with something weirder than that. And by weirder, I mean not great. Let me see if there's even anything on the site at all, or is it like too soon? It might be too soon. Well, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I gotta go now, but love the stream. Yeah, it was nice to see you pop in. Always nice seeing you. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you in the next stream, whatever that may be. Yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna call it for now. We can talk more about this some other time if I do decide to do a stream sometime soon. Although I don't really know what I would do a stream on. But yeah, so overall thoughts. Some disappointments, but enough first-party stuff that I'm satisfied. Even if it's not all stuff that personally interests me. So, decent direct, I would say, all things considered. So, I guess with that being said, thank you, Antonio and Valentine, for being here. And, of course, thank you to everyone else that may have watched at some point, either live or after the fact. And, yeah, so what's next? Well, honestly, I don't really know. I haven't really been in the mood to do gaming streams lately, which is why I haven't done any for a while. Obviously, I'll get around to doing it at some point. Antonio mentioned earlier, like, will I stream Galaxy 2? Because I streamed 3D All-Stars back in the day. I'm gonna say probably, but we'll see. We'll see. And of course, that wouldn't happen until October anyway. But in the meantime, I don't really have anything else planned, to be honest. In terms of, like, videos, I mean, there is a short I want to do that's ironically very much about directs. It's basically just me complaining about how all the directs are at 6 a.m. and they're never at 2 p.m. anymore like they used to. Because staying up all night for these has gotten more and more annoying for me. It's a personal thing, admittedly, but like that is I kind of wanted to do a short about that for a little bit. But in terms of, like, videos, I mean there are some discussion videos I've thought of doing. But obviously I haven't gotten around to them. But we'll see. But anyways, stay tuned for whatever. I guess I don't really have anything concrete planned, but yeah, so we're gonna call it. So again, thank you all for watching. And with that being said, this is Logan59XP, and I'll see you guys next time.